Guys, it's Q&A with Coach K. This is for you guys that wrote in to askcoachk at blackstonelabs.com. We've gathered some of your questions, and today I'm gonna answer some of them, not all of them, because some of them are like atrocious, but the other ones, some of them are legit. We did have some funny ones like, Karen, do you burp loud? I mean, I actually have never been asked that question. I think it's an interesting one. I don't burp and I don't fart. I don't do those things. Like, do you guys think I would actually do that stuff? I don't really burp.
All right. I'm behind the camera. This is Trevor, by the way. And some of the questions weren't really questions. They were demands. Like someone asked to see her feet. So we'll kind of skip over some of those
and
things.
And my calves too.
Oh yeah, someone asked you to flex the calves, but I don't know if you can.
Not today.
All right, yeah. Maybe next time. But she's going to answer, how many questions do you have right now?
There's like maybe 6 I'll answer today. There's some that we're not going to touch on, but.
And then hopefully when you guys see this, you can submit more questions and it will be an ongoing thing. But this is the first one, so bear with us. Just a little trial and error.
A little trial and error here. So, let me see. Let me kind of, okay, here's, well, they don't say their, okay. They said their name is official_Annenflex. Hello, Coach K. Follow me on Instagram because she's my Blackstone crush. K, thanks, bye. Oh, and then he put his Instagram name, but I don't know if I followed him yet. So I will, when we get off this, I'll follow him. So that was just more like a demand, like you said. This is from Paola Adrian. My question for the heavenly blessed beauty Coach K, that's so sweet, is do you think you will make your new apprentice surpass Jason Genova in the Adam Harper era? And if so, how long do you think it will take? So are we talking about Stefan here?
Stefan is your apprentice.
You know, I can't, this is the thing with Stefan and with Jason. So Jason had some bodybuilding experience. He had different coaches in the past. He's been in the gym. He's, quote, dieted before. You're looking at somebody brand spanking new. Stefan has he worked out in the gym before, Trevor?
He played football at some point.
Okay,
so he has.
But he's been out of the gym. He doesn't prep his meals. Like, he's not as experienced as Jason. So it's gonna be a little bit harder for him. It really depends on how serious he is, how passionate he is about it. Does he have a reason? We're gonna have to put a legit time frame on it, like 12 weeks, and I'm gonna have to be on him. I don't know if he'll get as good as Jason in his first round, but it'll be interesting to see. It's just gonna take time. It's gonna take time.
And he probably won't make the Beat PJ contest at all because we're way behind with that.
We're a little behind schedule on that.
Little scheduling conflict, so.
Yeah, but it'll still be a time sensitive thing, which always gives somebody that extra push. Because if you don't give somebody any kind of deadline, then it's just like, oh, I can eat this cookie, I can drink the vodka, I can eat this whole cake, whatever it is. So, time will tell. You know, Jason, he got, even when I was training Jason, he got pretty far. He got to a point where he seemed pretty into it, that he was doing maybe half of what I told him to do, if half, 35%, but and people were getting impressed with his results. So it's cool. Andrew Spadell. I'll put that little, I don't know if it's Spadell, but that sounds cute. Would you consider doing a podcast episode with the Delray Misfits? I think it would be a great idea. I wouldn't say that I would consider that at this point, not that I would never consider it. People have asked me to coach Lenny, right, Trevor? We got that a lot. When I said, what do you guys want to see next from Coach K? It was like, Coach Big Lenny, Coach Big Lenny. But Trevor and I never discussed that in further detail, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. Right now we're gonna concentrate on Stefan. He's in-house, he's Blackstone Labs. We wanna change his life. He needs, I think it's fun to take somebody that hasn't had the coaching and the attention before, and then give them everything that they're gonna need and see a true transformation. Lenny and those other guys, they've had that before. This is brand new. This is life-changing stuff. This is taking somebody who is overweight and turning them into a more confident, healthy person. And that excites me. This is a long one. This is from, these names are incredible. Biff Tannen.
Do you know who that is?
Can't recall that I know a Biff ever in my life.
That's from Back to the Future. Biff Tannen.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, Trevor knows everything.
I'm
Trevor,
old.
yeah, he's old. I'm just a baby, right? Okay, realistically speaking, how much weight would Jason have lost if he actually followed Karen's meal plan and exercise regimen? He did look good, but it was obvious that he wasn't doing her cardio regimen and that Karen wasn't entirely happy with the progress that he was making. And it seemed like his progress was set at a snail's pace. Maybe that was intended. Slow and steady weight loss, but I don't think it was, judging from her reaction a few times. I would say I'm pretty expressive, so I can understand where he's getting that. Okay, I follow Karen on Instagram, and her clients' before and after photos are always very impressive to me. It's a shame that Jason didn't follow her exercise regimen and meal plan to a T. I firmly believe that he would have been shredded for the Ruby. Lots of love to Coach Karen. All the best, Biff Tannen. Okay. He could have got absolutely ripped and won the Ruby if he would have paid attention to what I was telling him. This isn't my first rodeo. If I could have lived in his home, moved in, mother and all, whatever, I would need my own bedroom, but if I would have moved into his house and I cooked all his meals, fed him his meals, took him to do cardio in the morning, fasted cardio, took him to do his weight training, drove him to work, spied on him at work, made sure that he wasn't cheating on like the Publix, like the cookies that they give the kids, like those free cookies.
The shakes he was drinking that he wasn't supposed to drink.
Carb drink. I don't know that I had like carb drinks on the program. I mean, even the pre-workouts he was drinking, like they weren't sometimes Blackstone Labs. I'm like, you can't drink anything that's not Blackstone Labs. So, it was definitely not set to be slow and steady. I mean, of course, in my preps, you're gonna have more calories in the beginning of the prep, and then we'll pull from them, or the carb cycle will change, or whatever it is. But we would be in the gym. Trevor would ask, Jason, how's it going? Is it a high carb day? Is it a low carb day? And Jason was stumped. And it's like, when you're on a prep, you sure as hell know if it's high carb day. Because you're like, oh my God, I get to eat carbs tomorrow. Oh my God, I'm like so depleted, and like, I just need my energy. The fact that he didn't know that was astonishing. And then when I asked him about his cardio, how's your cardio going? He's like, oh, I'm riding my bike. I'm like, I didn't tell you to ride your bike. Riding your bicycle doesn't count as cardio. If you want to go on Sunday and, I don't know, like ride your bike to the beach and get a tan and a thong, whatever you want to do, like you can do that on Sunday. But otherwise, you have to stick to my cardio program, which is like very specific. Yeah, I was disappointed at times that he wasn't following it, but I did the best that I could with him. And I think for the most part, like he wanted to make me proud, which felt good. I just feel like I don't know that he's capable on his own of truly committing to anybody's program. But there were some points in that prep where I felt really proud of him. I don't know if you remember the post, Trevor, that I did where I was just like, I really felt something for him as like one of my athletes, that I was just like, he's really trying. Like it was just, we had this weight training session and he was like into it and killing it, and you could see like the passion in his eyes, and I was like, aw, like it was moving. So it was a good experience for me. He could have been shredded and possibly won the Ruby. That's that question. Okay. Let's see if we can get something a little bit lighter. From Miguel Hernando, please piss in Big Lenny's mouth. Okay, peace out, bye. I'm not into that. Like I'm an open-minded person. I don't judge people. So if that's something that you want to do, like I would never come down on you on that. But it's not something I'm gonna do. Can I yeah, we're not gonna go there again. Do I do anal? This is from Blaine Lee. That's not something I would reveal for free, but if you want to go to my paid site, kidding, don't have one. Maybe I should.
Premium Snapchat.
Yeah. I did get that question. It wasn't through this, but someone did message me and say, do you have like a paid Snapchat or a premium Snapchat that I can belong to? And I haven't answered him yet because I was like, should I? Like, is there money in that?
No,
I've never heard of it.
Some of these girls do.
I'm taking notes. Okay. What do I need to do? So this is paid.
We'll talk about this after.
Oh, okay. So take notes on that after, and then I'll let you guys know about that. Is there good money in that?
Definitely.
Okay, so I could do coaching and then like premium Snapchat. Fill me in, Trevor. Trevor, like, I'm so in the dark with some things, and Trevor brings me, like, he keeps me informed.
I'm a degenerate.
Are you?
Not really.
No, I wouldn't call it that. Here's from Jim Farley. Coach K, first off, you are awesome. I say it like that because it was in caps. Very easy on the eyes and a super personality. Thank you. You get me with every video with your hands. Wait. What are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? Is this what he means?
Yeah, probably.
Because my hand, is it the hand motions, or is it like he likes my hands?
You're gonna break the microphone.
No, I'm not. Why y'all in my space? Is it like my movements?
I don't know.
Okay, you get me every video with your hands. Long fingers, my nails are on point. Okay. What is your nationality? You know the funny thing is, my dad just did, what's that tree thing?
Ancestry.com.
Right.
One of those things.
That's what he did. Trevor, guess, and then he said, I'm 77% something. Guess what it is. You get 3 guesses.
Bolivian.
Can you be real?
Norwegian. You're Scandinavian.
Okay, next one.
African.
Okay. British. Does that mean, are we related? Aren't you British of some sort?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm 77% supposedly British, and then the other one was probably like German or Eastern European of some sort. But I was like, oh my God. All right. Wish I lived in Florida. Guess for me, one good thing came out of watching some of those JG videos. Take care, Jim. P.S. You might be the reason I might purchase some Blackstone stuff.
Time to insert your coupon code right now.
Karen Yoakum _IFBB Pro at checkout. Use that for a discount every time you go and buy something on blackstonelabs.com, since I'm your favorite athlete, okay? Because when they do that, they'll say, use this code. When they do a sale, they're like, use this code or your favorite athlete code. And what you're supposed to do is enter my code. Okay, here's a good one. It had to do with feet too. Do your feet ever smell? First of all, I don't ever try to smell my feet. It's not like after I go for a run, I'm like, put my foot up to my face or anything. But I never, no, it doesn't even matter how much I sweat when I'm running or doing cardio, anything, I never smell my feet. So no, I can't say that they ever smell. I do shower like, yeah.
See, if you don't wear socks, then they could really stink.
Really?
Yeah.
Should I test it?
No, you don't want to. I had a pair of shoes that I used to wear without socks, and I remember I took them off at my friend's house. He's like, God damn, motherfucker! So I had to go wash my feet in the bathtub, and I burned those. But me, I always
have socks on?
Always. And I rotate my shoes now. I don't really have that one. Well, my Huaraches I wear every day, but to the gym or whatever. But those, I keep those washed and unfunky. You put dryer sheets in there.
Wait, where do you put the dryer sheets?
Just in the shoe, and it deodorizes.
Oh, so after, say I went and did cardio, would I put it in at that point after?
I would maybe let it dry if you want.
Air dry?
And then store them with dryer sheets, and then they smell better. They smell like, you know.
That's a good idea.
Like Bounty or Bounce, Bounty.
Bounce,
Snuggle.
Bounty, Snuggles.
Yeah, same thing.
Cuddles.
Suavitel for the Hispanic viewers.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay. Fabuloso? No. Okay, so yeah, no, my feet don't ever smell, but I could try the no sock thing and see.
No, you don't want it.
Okay, so I think that's most of the questions for the Ask Coach K.
Oh, there was one that was real specific with HDL cholesterol.
Oh, okay. This is from. Well, he didn't really give me his name.
It's just an L, right?
He sent me a picture.
Okay.
Yeah, this is from L. Hey, Coach K. I would like to thank you for all that you do for Blackstone Labs. I watch your videos all the time, and it has been so long since we've seen you. I have some health issues below. Sleep apnea, high blood pressure, low HDL cholesterol. I'm 333 pounds, 5'6". Here are my questions. What can I do to get my body looking good nutrition-wise and health-wise? Is calories the way to go? What can I do to improve my personal performance in my personal life at nighttime? What supplements should I be taking? How do you keep yourself looking so good or looking good? I added in the so good, but it was just looking good. How many different diets do you do for your different occasions? Please see attachment. And then he sent me his photo. So, this is loaded. What can I do to get my body looking good nutrition-wise and health-wise? Okay. Diet, exercise, increase the vegetables that you eat, increase your protein, cut out the bad carbs, start with just walking. You know, it's little changes that you can make in your life. I mean, if you're completely unhealthy, just try for a week cutting out Coca-Cola. Try walking 15 minutes 4 days a week. It's like little tiny changes, and then after a week, you're gonna see those changes and you're like, oh, okay, that's cool. All right, so I'm gonna stop eating a cupcake after dinner every night. Cut that out and keep the other stuff the same. So just pull some things. You're gonna get some change if you're not doing anything at all. So you can start slow and start with little things. You don't have to start really extreme. Calories, that kind of ties into, is calories the way to go? Yes, when you get to a certain point, at your starting point, you don't need to concentrate on calories and macros. It's just cutting out the sweets, the sugars, high calorie drinks, juices, stuff like that. What can I do to improve my personal performance in my personal life at nighttime? Does that mean sex drive, Trevor?
It could be, but
what can I do my personal performance in my personal life?
Well, the sleep apnea part is not good.
nighttime.
You don't want that, because most people that have it are on what CPAP machines, they're called, or if you lose body fat and weight, you will sleep better. I notice if I gain weight, I may snore. If I lose weight, I stop snoring, and I sleep better when I'm leaner or lighter in weight per se.
Yeah, I think he's naturally going to start sleeping better when he does have that weight off of him. So I think that's definitely gonna help that issue in some way. What supplements should I be taking? I mean, I think for him, just basic things, like just replacing high calorie snacks with even a Blackstone Labs like 3-way or isolation protein. Even if you did 2 scoops and you added in some peanut butter and like half of a banana, that's gonna be healthier than what you're likely doing already. So if you can incorporate that a couple times, or if you do have a sweet tooth, you can reach for that protein shake and know that you're not taking in a lot of calories. Other supplements you should be taking.
You think fish oil?
Fish oils are
good. I ordered
good.
Ubiquinol based on PJ because it helps your cholesterol and your overall heart health. So
heart health's really important.
The Jarrow brand is the one I got from Amazon.
Yeah, there's a Doctor's Best is the one that I take, the CoQ10. That's good for the heart. Your basic vitamins, you should be taking those. I wouldn't recommend, like, there's certain people that are at a certain place where you're going to say, okay, take a fat burner, and eventually he can take a fat burner. I think he's going to naturally get so far with just making little adjustments that he doesn't have to take a lot of supplements to get there at this point. Then once he gets to another level, then start incorporating some other supplements. How do you keep yourself looking good? It's a combination of things. It's putting my health first. It's getting enough rest. It's having a healthy state of mind. Exercise, eating healthy. I'm not always on a contest prep. I'm not always carrying my food with me. If I'm on a contest prep, I am. If I'm not, I just make healthy choices. That, my outside appearance is important to me in the industry that I'm in, but it's also what's on the inside. So I do take like my probiotics, my heart health, that Trevor was talking about. When you're healthy on the inside, you're healthier on the outside. So if you do have a problem with anything on the outside, it has a lot to do with your guts. You want to make sure that you're healthy on the inside. So what he's probably doing too, I hope he's doing, is getting like blood work done and seeing what's off, what he's deficient in. Your blood work is like your report card. So if you just think, oh, I don't feel anything, I'm fine, I don't have any problems, you could have problems that you aren't even aware of. So make sure that you are going to the doctor and you are getting your checkups. How many different diets do you do for your different occasions? Depends. If I am gonna do a photo shoot, I might do it similar to a prep diet, but maybe not as hardcore because I don't want to look super ripped. It really just depends. I try to keep a healthy balance throughout the year and then just dial it in. Maybe spend more time in the gym if I need to get ready for something. Having a deadline, like if I have something coming up in 3 weeks, then I might be to the gym twice per day. I might cut down my carbs a little bit, cut out some fats, things like that. So I think that's all from Elle. Elle, if you have any other questions, let us know. If you're progressing, let us know too. You know, keep us updated. You said you're at 333 pounds. So definitely let us know what's going on and if I can answer any other questions. I would love to do a transformation with him. It'd be an awesome transformation.
So if you're watching this, email again. What's the email?
askcoachk@blackstonelabs.com.
And if anyone else would like to ask Coach K a question, feel free to email.
Email us. We'll be in here again. I have this microphone right here. Isn't this a cool setup? This is the podcast room.
And you might be on a podcast one day with
come
PJ,
on.
hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. So I might be on
As
that
a guest.
podcast. Yeah, as a guest. So Trevor's gonna now let me know what it means to be a premier person on Snapchat.
I'll show you some people you know that have accounts.
Really?
You'd be surprised.
Interesting.
When the camera goes off,
Never know what's
you'll
going
be
on.
enlightened.
Okay, cool. So thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Email in your questions or demands. As Trevor said, you guys can be demanding. Maybe I will show my feet one day. If my pedicure is like fresh to death, yeah, I might do that.
Or she might twerk in assless chaps. Until next time. Peace out, bye.
Peace out, bye.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Talk.
Can I tongue punch your fart box?